Hey, welcome back to another episode of John's Cryptotherapy. Today is going to be an eye-opener when I talk to you guys about volume and what I express in my videos. This is going to be a realization if the project is going to do well or what we're seeing with the buyers. So I'm going to break it down here, guys. I want to give you a little rant in the beginning just to tell you what I think price is doing and how we're going to go with the next positions or the next moves. Right here, we do see that price did explode towards the upside, and I've already mentioned the POC is going to be the highest volume area. So 0.000618 is the highest volume area. And what that basically means, we need enough buyers. We need sufficient amount of buyers to break that level. And if we do not break that level and we go towards the downside and we have a low volume and we're failing to break above that low volume, this is where struggle times in the project happens. I want to demonstrate to you guys why a lot of buyers are not willing to buy Ecomi at the very moment. It's showing us in the buyers, the aggression of the buyers, or even if you're looking at it in a smaller term, there's a lot of exhaustion. We're seeing that the candle body is trying to go higher, but the delta is not following. So the delta is something that we use to decide and transfer how much contracts of buyers are in the market. You guys can use many options of fair value gaps, liquidation wicks, everything like that to look for trades. But today I'm going to demonstrate to you guys why delta and volume, when they're matching with each other and the price is moving around and it's trying to get us big wicks, it's just telling us that someone is manipulating the market or someone is trying to just buy it so they could dump it at the very last moment. This happens to a lot of projects, especially if it's new and it's not really doing what they're supposed to do. And whoever is trading the markets, without knowing these little tips, you're going to lose a lot of money. And if you want to advance your technique, you need to watch this video and understand what exhaustion is, what is absorption, and how to use footprint candles instead of Japanese candles to get into those trades a little bit earlier. Remember, the early bird gets the worm, and it's the same concept of trading. So when we look at this structure, I've already mentioned from my previous video, if you guys go down towards that video, it's my last video, and I mentioned the price is going to go towards the upside. Of course, I've already mentioned in my video, my key level of take profit is going to be 0.006261. Not a coincidence that price came just before and touched into that zone. Why is that significant? That's your POC. Once again, POC is the highest volume area that has been traded. If we cannot break above this level and we're seeing buyers failing to go towards that level, there's no reasons to continue buying this price or this token at these dirt cheap prices if you're not trading. If you are trying to invest, this is not a good time. Price can absolutely go a little bit lower, and I want to explain to you guys why volume and dictating delta can give you that opportunity to enter the market's right position. So let's get into it, and I'm going to break this down even more for you guys to understand what price is truly doing. And before everything, I want to delete the charts to get a different bias, what price is doing, how it's reacting, and those are the key concepts of becoming a great trader. It's a canvas for your painting, and this is what I want to show you guys, right? If you're using a simple approach method like support and resistance, remember it's not a line, it's a zone. So if you're using support and resistance, you guys can see for yourself, we acted as support, now it's becoming resistance. What is important about this move right here? And I want to show you without the volume profile, but we're going to use different types of volume that are contracts that have shown us the price has executed those positions. So when I go towards this downside, I don't want to really use the wick. I want to use the body. If I'm taking this level right here, you could see right here that this body of this candle right here that broke above and is still holding. I know it's the weekly time frame. We still have time before the candle closes, but the way it's suggesting and the way it broke above and it's holding above this level is showing me that we have some kind of inconsistency in the market. And this is what I look for when I'm coming into the market, to have a bias for buyers and sellers to react at these levels. So let me demonstrate what I'm trying to show you. Right here, you could see that same candle. I'm going to put a wick or a horizontal line around that level. You could see that the price barely even went towards that range, but what a coincidence that it broke above here, but it failed to trigger that trend line or horizontal zone at that moment. So what does that mean? So that means that the market's being manipulated. So it's going for money hunts, right? It's going for hunts for money, liquidity sweeps, stops, everything like that. While the buyers are really not interested. Don't you think that's a psychological warfare that's happening in the market? And shouldn't you as a trader know not to buy the Ecomi token right now? This is a great sign. Also, what do we notice? How is the price going farther up and liquidating all these positions with little to no volume as well? Let that sink in. So we have low volume. We have less buyers in the contract, showing us that it's not even reached that same level that has reached in price. So what can that mean? That is very obvious. If you're new to trading, I want to explain this so you get a better understanding. This is the real example of exhaustion. We're seeing that price is not following. We're seeing that volume is decreasing, but the wicks are going higher. Very obvious. We're just liquidating positions on the left-hand corner. If you go to a lower time frame, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, even the 15, you can see that this big wick has liquidated a lot of swings in the past. And this is what it has been doing. We also mentioned there was a volume profile. I know I didn't want to talk about this volume profile, but also let's just keep it realistic in trading. The volume profile was located somewhere here, and we noticed that the wick landed exactly at the POC, the point of control. We cannot break that. We cannot break our low volume. So what makes us expect us, or what gives us the confluence that price is going to go higher? Guys, it's not really giving me nothing. News has been hit and we haven't done anything. If this weekly candle does close above that red candle that I have mentioned in this video, we're going to see a bearish storm. So I am going to see a lot of moves towards the downside, because once again, we're not seeing volume contributing to price, and we're not seeing a delta buyers. We're not seeing intentions of aggression of buyers. We're seeing exhaustion. So what does that mean? They're tired. Exhaustion is they're tired. They went for a long hike and prices failed to go higher. This could be a big whale. This could be a lot of people or a group of people looking to adjust their positions by trading the market and getting into the positions at the right time. So this is my little rant. I just want to tell you guys, overall in this video, if you watched it till the end, I appreciate you. But most of all, we're seeing exhaustion. Take advantage of this, guys. That means the price is going to go a little bit lower. I'm not seeing any upside at the very moment. And if you guys do like this video and you want to see other coins, get ready, because this is going to be a storm of a lot of videos that I'm going to be putting out, like Bitcoin, ADA, and all those other coins. But take notes, guys. I want you guys to do really well. And the election is going to be crazy, especially hitting on November. We might get some news for crypto and Forex and futures and everything like that. So I want to do some live streams around that time to tell you guys what price is going to do. And please take notes, okay? This is educational based. I want you guys to make a lot of money. And plus, this is your opportunity to make a living and, hit the gold or the jackpot. This is the true coin that can actually do that. And I believe in this project. That's why I make so much videos for you guys. I believe in the community. I believe in this project. And I want you guys to do well. I truly do want the best for you. And this is why I want to build a family. And I feel like I've already built a lot of great friendships with you guys. So I appreciate that. Other than that, thank you so much. Take it easy and John out. Peace.